While many people of the world believe in ghosts, many people consider it to be just a myth. But this is such a true story, hearing which you will also start believing in souls. This story is also important because it is the story of a country where science and logic are believed, where superstition has no place. Recently released horror film Annabelle scared many people. In Brazil, a woman started killing herself after watching a late-night show of this film. There are very few horror films in the world which can affect people to such an extent. But this story of Annabelle is scarier than Annabelle. In 2015, a film based on the life of a 23-year-old German girl was released, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. The film was scary and it did a good business. But do you know that the story of real-life Emily, actual name Annalise Michel, was many times more horrifying than the film life? This is the story of Annalise Michel. She was born in a very disciplined Catholic family on the 21st of September 1952 in Bavaria, Germany. The family belonged to the Christian religion. They were very fanatic about religion. They believed in God and preached their religion. Seeing the family members, Annalise also thought that she would preach her religion when she grew up. But fate had something else in store for her. Annalise loved school and was very intelligent in many subjects. When she was 16 years old, she once fainted in school. According to her friends, Annalise went into a trance state for a few minutes. Actually, Annalise's mental condition had started deteriorating due to the fanatic attitude of her family members. The night she fainted, she woke up with a heavy feeling in her body. Annalise decided not to go to school the next day. However, everything became normal after a few days. A similar incident happened a year after this incident. Annalise was taken to the doctor. However, the doctor as well as a neurologist said that there was nothing wrong with Annalise. This happened to her for the third time while she was in the hospital. This was perhaps the first time when things were becoming more terrifying with Annalise. Annalise claimed that she was seeing colors, hearing many kinds of sounds, and was feeling extremely happy. During this time, she was treated for epilepsy and was discharged from the hospital. Despite her mental condition not being good, Annalise passed school and moved on to college. But her mental condition was deteriorating. In 1973, Annalise started having hallucinations during prayers. She was convinced that some devil had entered her body. Annalise was in a very helpless situation. The doctors were not able to help her in any way. The girl's health was getting worse day by day. She used to do strange things. It is said that Annalise's condition had deteriorated so much that she used to drink her own urine by picking it up from the floor. She started eating coal and insects, and many times she used to tear her clothes. Seeing this, the family got more worried. Then they understood that their daughter did not have any disease. Some ghost has taken up residence inside her. After this, Annalise's parents thought that they should show her to a priest in the church. Before that, he called a person named Astro Odd to his house, who was his acquaintance. Astro saw that Annalise was lying on the floor. As soon as Annalise saw Astro, she urinated on the floor and started licking it. After this, she started eating a piece of coal lying nearby. During this, Astro noticed that Annalise had a strange smile on her face. She neither laughed openly nor cried openly. She gave only one expression, that too of a strange light smile. He immediately understood that Annalise was possessed by some evil spirit. Astro advised Annalise's parents to get Annalise treated through exorcism or black magic. Annalise's parents agreed with Astro. After this, 2 priests performed black magic on Annalise for the first time. The priests told that not 1 or 2, but 6 evil spirits reside inside Annalise. As soon as the first exorcism was done, those 6 evil spirits became angry. Annalise's condition became worse than before. Seeing the bad condition of Annalise, both the priests performed exorcism again, But the problem was that Annalise never sat at one place. This was creating difficulty in performing the exorcism. Therefore, they started tying Annalise with thick chains so that she could sit at one place. Exorcism was performed many times, but Annalise's condition was not improving at all. During this, both the priests came to know about the spirits that had taken over Annalise's body. Both the priests told Annalise's parents that the spirits of 6 people were living inside their daughter. Their names are Nero, who was the last ruler of the Judean Empire of the Roman Empire; Judas Iscariot, the disciple of Jesus, who betrayed them for just 20 silver coins; Cain, the younger son of Adam and Eve; Hitler, the most infamous dictator of Germany; Valentine Fleischmann, the infamous priest of the 16th century, who was dismissed from the Roman Empire on charges of drinking alcohol, creating a ruckus and committing murder. Lucifer is known as the symbol of evil. He is also called the devil of devils. It is said that when exorcism was done on Annalise, the priests also had to face those evil spirits many times. They often recorded the entire process of exorcism on audio cassettes. This is how they came to know the names of the evil spirits. Actually, when they were exorcising Annalise, they asked her whose spirits were inside her. Annalise then took the names of those 6 people. This statement of Annalise was also recorded in an audio. Her voice was also heard very scary and terrifying in it. This audio is also available on YouTube. The demonic powers inside Annalise had become so dominant that she would even pick up her parents and throw them down. She would scratch them with her nails. There came a time when no one could muster the courage to go near Annalise. Everyone was scared of her. Even Annalise would attack herself many times and get injured. Meanwhile, Annalise's condition improved a bit. But this happiness was only for a few days. After some time, she even stopped eating and drinking. When the priest asked her why she was doing this, Annalise would say that the demons inside her did not allow her to eat or drink anything. Gradually, Annalise fell victim to malnutrition. Her condition had worsened. On June 30th, 1976, she was exorcised for the 67th time. During this, Annalise said that she was tired now. Now she just wanted to get rid of this body. Then on the morning of July 1st, 1976, Annalise died. She was only 23 years old at that time. After this, when Annalise's post-mortem was done, it was found that she had died due to malnutrition. Then the doctors accused those 2 priests of misleading Annalise's parents. The doctors said that if Annalise had been given medical treatment in time, she would have survived. The priests and Annalise's family believed that her soul had been liberated. However, both the priests and Annalise's parents were held responsible for her death, and all of them had to go to jail.